work that you've shown from Michael Foley's office,
Yeah.
how much of those ideas are your own and how much of it is, contribution or teamwork or ideas of Michael? So I just like to know, because you showed a lot of that work and thought process in, those sketches, which were quite beautiful, those sketches. But so, can you just
I'll just elaborate it. I'll start with the.
And how long have you been working for Foley Design and in what capacity?
I'm working for Foley Designs around like 20 months, and it all started with my diploma projects. That is a very obviously he is the main soul behind the organization. So definitely his essence is there, but it's the common platform that we both share. It's the common idea, the common thinking that both of us share, and that's how we are taking it forward. So if I say about ideas, whatever the work, the 3D I was showing you, those are purely my initiative to take them forward. But it's the company who is investing. It's the company, it's the Michael who is investing the time with me. And design is never a one person's job. It's a group work.
So you might conceptualize, or you might think of an idea and you might show it to him for a critique, and you develop it.
I'll just elaborate. Our company works in packaging, graphics, product, and retail. So as far as retail is concerned, and this public sector area, after Michael, I'm more involved.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I keep on hearing the Indian user, and I always feel that you can't describe who an Indian user is because there's so much diversity. So do you feel the fact that you were born, brought up in Lucknow, studied in Ahmedabad, now working in Bangalore, presenting in Mumbai, do you feel you have a grasp of an Indian user, or how do you come to the Indian user definition?
I just want to add into this. I born in a village in Haryana. And then being my father was in army, I traveled across the country. So defining the user is really critical. If you say religion, you say ethnicity, you say the ergonomic data, is all very complicated. But there's always a point, there's always a line that that you can draw with your creativity or with your sense, where you try to address maximum chunk of those people. It's not 100%. It's never 100%.
A very mixed reaction to your presentation. For one, I think there were peaks and valleys in the sense that it started off with this lexicon of what design could be. You spoke about it being eclectic. You spoke about coexisting, and many such notions, ideology, and so on and so forth. And just when it was like going that way for me, bang, you have like a shotgun shelter. And it's very, very interesting. And I, for one, am interested in knowing what has been the chase or the pursuit in making sure that this sketch that you have really jumps out of the paper and you get some kind of funding for it. Because I think there's a long kind of journey between innovation and implementation. And I think you said you guys are trying to tap some funding and stuff. But what has the chase been? What has your passion been for making sure that this becomes a reality?
If I say in the last 2 years, from where I am working on this project, at least we have presented it to so many clients. Even we got selected in Power of Idea. But the funding requirement for this project is quite high. Because even prototyping this 2 units on 1:1 scale would be few lakh rupees. No, it's around 2 lakh rupees. Because investing first in that. And we have done mock-ups, 1:20, 1:10. There's so many mock-ups we have did, and we have learned from the mock-ups, and again we have did changes in this. And I'll say about my spirit. From last 2 years, there has not been at least a week when we have not thought about that and we have not discussed about that. It's a very near to heart kind of project, which is because being first project for me as a diploma project, and now I'm definitely looking to take this forward, and we have find out few bigger agencies. We are just expanding this, and we're trying to approach UN and all, because we work for few NGOs which are related to UN. So there sorry, not the UN, it's UNESCO, that bodies attached to them. So there we are looking for main funding, because they are they may be capable of funding this kind of.
So is this completely your baby, or are you working with someone on this?
Pardon me?
Is this your project? Diploma is like an individual project?
Yeah, diploma is like, I worked on this project completely, only this project for 6 months, and being in